Hey, Ben.
Hey.
Hey.
How's it going?
Not too bad. I don't know if you noticed something different here, but there's a camera pointed at us.
There is a camera pointed.
Because this is our first podcast video episode.
Yay!
Yay! And you know what? I could put graphics on it. I could put balloons. Like, fucking balloons everywhere and shit. I'll fucking streamers. I'll pay Industrial Light and Magic, the people that did like Jurassic Park, to come in and do some special effects for us. It'll be fun.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'm going to do a lot of dead on this one. But yeah, no.
I can imagine.
This is the new setup. I kind of hope this is the new setup going forward, to be completely honest.
Yeah.
I like it.
I do too.
I like it. I like it when people look at me.
That's
I have a huge vanity problem. So.
Oh, okay. Fair.
But no, yeah. So welcome back to our studio / my house / my kid's bedroom, but he's too young to use it. As you guys can tell, it's just the two of us. Caleb is not here. Apparently, he must have gotten kidnapped again. We don't know what happened to him. Dead to the world. Hopefully, we see him again sometime.
Right.
But yeah, no. Otherwise, just the two of us today, and we got a few things to go over here.
Yeah.
First one. You just want to cover the secret lair drop now?
We could. Wait, real quick.
What?
He's Ben. I'm other Ben.
Oh yeah. I'm Ben. He's other Ben. And without further ado.
Yeah, that's it.
Let's get in the
Let's
get into it. I'll make a graphic for this part too.
Ooh, yay.
I know. I've been working at Adobe Premiere. Like, it's the professional thing to do. No more bullshit iMovie for me, mainly because I never owned a Mac. But no, yeah. So let's get into it, Ben. God damn it. First things first here.
Yeah.
We've got a new secret lair drop. We've got a wholesome secret lair drop this time. One that makes you feel good for buying it and all around makes everyone happy. And this is one that was in collaboration with Extra Life.
Yes.
I can't remember what they do, but I know they're a charity and I know they do good work. And yeah, it's kind of cool. It's 4 cards that are...
I think the biggest two are Teferi's Protection and Consecrated Sphinx.
Yeah, I was going to say. So, yeah, just to go over the 4 quick here. You get Teferi's Protection. Just go over it. 2 and white. Till your next turn, your life total can't change, and you gain protection from everything. All permanents you control phase out. And then you exile Teferi's Protection. You've got Amulet of Vigor. It's a 1-cost artifact. Whenever a permanent enters the battlefield under your control, untap it. Collected Company, 3 and a green. Look at the top 6 cards of your library. Put up to 2 creatures with converted mana cost 3 or less from among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest in the bottom of your library. And then Consecrated Sphinx, 2 blue for a 4/6 flying Sphinx that whenever an opponent draws a card, you may draw 2 cards. But yeah, you're 100% right. It is 2 cards on this list. Amulet of Vigor I will give as a decent card, but it's a niche card.
It's very situational.
Yeah, if you're running like a high colored deck and you want to put a lot of like tapped lands in it, just enter tapped, then it's decent enough. But the Collected Company, I'd say that's the weakest.
Yeah,
I'm not a big fan of it.
I don't see it a lot in our play group.
No, actually, I come to think I've never seen it in our play group. I've seen all the other 3, but not that one.
Right.
Now, okay, so count of 3. Say which one is your favorite out of the 2. Okay, on 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Consecrated Sphinx.
Yeah. Great minds think alike.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Teferi.
I mean, I like Teferi's Protection, don't get me wrong, but
it's a really good card. I shouldn't be so mean. And it's it's cute art. It's like, Teferi, he's holding his arms out like this. He's got a cute little kid. Is it his kid? I don't know. Maybe? Is it?
Yeah, because he's like, the flavor text is like, I've walked 100 worlds, but you are my universe.
Yeah, but we don't know. Maybe it's like his nephew or something.
Oh, that could be.
Maybe it's like a Karate Kid.
I know he does have a daughter. I don't know why I know that. Why do I know that?
Yeah, why do you know that?
I don't know.
Why do you know so much about Teferi?
Because his daughter was in the M21 set.
Who was it?
Nyambi or whatever her name is.
Is she a planeswalker?
No.
Oh, okay.
She was a legendary creature here. I'm gonna bring her up.
Yeah, bring her up. And you know what? Just so you know, too, I will be bringing up these cards as we go on the video.
Ooh, on the video.
They can see it. Oh. We don't even need to explain what the card is. We don't even have to say the card. We can just say, this is the card we're talking about. This card right here. This card right there.
Right there.
I don't know if my hand's going way too high on that one. It could be. But yeah, no, either way, yeah, they can see it. That's
wait, she has 2 cards.
Oh, she's 2 cards? What? Holy shit. Oh, yeah, she's the blue-white one.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah,
she's that one right there.
Oh, she was in the, whatever, Planeswalker deck.
Oh, okay.
It's a fairy, then Dominaria. Okay, good to know. Whatever. There's your fun fact for the day.
Oh, no, that's a fun fact. All right, so either way, though, so Extra Life 2020, this is, it's collaboration with them. What was it? Every Secret Lair drop is purchased. $30 of it goes to the Extra Life, benefiting Seattle's Children's Hospital. That's pretty cool. $30 bucks. I don't know how many of these they sell. I imagine they sell a lot.
I imagine they almost sell out every time.
And you're getting 2 staple cards out of it.
Yeah.
So if not 3, I mean, Amulet of Vigor is a decent enough card. So you're gonna get a lot of people buying it. And if you didn't see the second part to this, if you scroll just a little down, fucking playmats. $21.99 for playmats. Right. $16 of which will be a donation to Extra Life, so that's pretty cool.
Oh, that's nice.
Which I'm glad they're doing this. We talked about this before we started. If this is, I think it's probably somewhat pre-planned, where they had the idea. It was already in the works. I feel like they might have maybe pushed it up a little bit in response to The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Just kind of let's smooth things over. Let's do a Secret Lair drop that maybe doesn't have any chance of being controversial. Which unfortunately it did end up being somewhat controversial because apparently people were making like racist cards out of Fairies Protection.
Yeah.
So it was a little controversial, but that wasn't WotC's fault. That was 100% the community's fault.
Yeah.
Don't go look them up. They're not funny. They're incredibly offensive.
I'm saying they're not funny, and I'm totally
I
laughing.
know.
I'm sorry.
It's dark humor. You don't want to laugh at it. You might catch yourself, but then you feel bad, and then you gotta go to church afterwards. And it's just a whole terrible thing. Which I'm sure we're gonna get flack for saying
absolutely.
That. So for anyone who's upset with me for saying that, first of all, I don't know what to tell you on that one. I laughed. I felt bad. I did. It's not like I made the cards, but either way, I'm digging my hole deeper right now. So either way, to get back to Secret Lair. It's good. It's good. I like it. I like it. I hope we don't see a crossover Secret Lair for a while.
Right.
I'm good without. But off the top of your dome, if we had to do another crossover Secret Lair, what property would you pick?
Nintendo's Legend of Zelda.
Strictly Legend of Zelda?
Yeah.
Not just Nintendo in general?
Well, Nintendo would be cool too, though. I mean,
that's what I'm saying. You can pick, if you want to broaden it out. Yeah, you want to do like a Mario, Zelda, Metroid, and
that would be sweet. But I don't think it'll ever happen.
Do you think you get a Princess Zelda card, or you just get Link and they just say it's from the Zelda game series?
Or they could there's that Boros couple.
Who?
There's a Boros couple that's like,
I don't know who that is.
I don't know, whatever. I don't know. I've scanned it so many times in the last couple weeks that I'm like, it's those two. I know those two.
Yeah, those two.
Sorry.
No, it's cool. It's cool. I don't know what I would pick.
Yeah.
Nintendo would be a decent one, though.
Yeah.
I think, honestly, I would pick... Okay. People will shoot me for this one because it is far out of left field and still somewhat within the Walking Dead thing.
Okay.
Horror movies, not slasher films. I don't want a Freddy Krueger, Jason, all that. I want like an Orzhov card that's like based off The Exorcist.
Oh, there you go.
Maybe like a counter card, like a Mother May I style card, but it's based around the movie Hereditary. It's a newer movie if you haven't seen it. It's an awesome movie. But then you get like poltergeist, and you get like spirits and shit. Like the whole thing would just be based around like classic horror movies. Then you get the Thing, which would be the first card out of a set print. That would be a mutate card,
right?
Which would, oh my god, like if Watsy, if you need help, I will help you with that one.
Right.
You know, I mean, we've got roughly 10 days. We got 10 days until Halloween. I think we can get these made and sent out within 10 days.
9.
9 days.
I just looked down.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
All right, that one day we really needed to get that done. So for next year, Watsy, let's collaborate on that. I've got absolutely nothing I can offer you, but I'd love to be a part of it.
Right.
But yeah, no, that was Secret Lair. I like it. All right, so second thing here.
Yep.
Because I wanted to try to fill us out for a full hour, because we've done a couple episodes of only like 45 minutes, half an hour. I decided to use our legendary creature generator machine that I have in my backyard to generate a legendary creature and then build the jankiest, cheapest deck around it.
Okay.
So, the card that it gave me was Rockamar. And Rockamar is a 2 red for a 2/2 human shaman with haste that has pay red and tap to put a 3/1 red elemental creature token into play that also has haste.
Yep.
So I built a completely jank, horribly garbage deck around it, but I think it would be fun. I think there's two. I think there's 2 cards in the entire deck that crack $2.
Okay.
Everything else, I mean, there's cards that are 4 cents. There's cards that are like, I think there's one that is literally 1 cent. It is a penny card in this deck.
Yes. I'm all for this.
But yeah, no, let's go through it here. I want to give you the general theme of this. Okay, so when I was building this deck in my mind, I thought to myself, red elementals. It needs to be elemental tribal. Turns out, really hard to make an elemental tribal deck when all you're doing is trying to pick low cost cards. There's a couple cool ones. I mean, there's Hostility was one that was 15 cents. If it's a 6/6 for 3 and 3 red, and if a spell you control would deal damage to an opponent, prevent that damage. Create a 3/1 red elemental shaman creature token with haste for each 1 damage prevented this way. And then when Hostility is put in the graveyard from anywhere, shuffle it in its owner's library.
Yeah.
So you think you're in mono red, and you're just like, I got Hostility out. I'm going to smack you in the face with a, I don't even know what I put in here that's got a good, Banefire. Let's just do Banefire.
Yeah.
I hit you with like 7 for Banefire. Instead of dealing you 7 damage, I'm making 7 3/1 shamans. Pretty decent.
Yeah,
pretty
absolutely.
Decent. And that is all for the low price of 72 cents. For both of those cards together, 72 cents. But yeah, so let's go through this. Do you see the one planeswalker I added to it?
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Do you like her?
Yeah.
I have never played with her before. Have you ever played with her?
I might have once in like draft.
Oh, okay. It's
or sealed or whatever.
Well, for anyone who's listening and not watching, it's Chandra Novice Pyromancer. 3 and a red for Chandra Planeswalker. Starts with 5 loyalty. +1 elementals you control get +2/+0 until end of turn. -1, you add 2 red mana to your mana pool. -2, she deals 2 damage to any target. Honestly, I don't know if you're ever going to use that -2. That is a garbage -2.
Yeah.
But in an elemental deck, the +1's pretty decent. And the -1 might be the make it or break it to getting that big gangbuster out. So that's why I put that one in there.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
And then, I don't know, is there any creatures that kind of shine for you? The Hostility was the big one for me. That was my favorite one that I put in it.
Young Pyromancer. Whenever you cast an instant sorcery, create a 1/1 elemental.
You know, I thought that card was worth. I thought that card was worth way more, so I didn't even think about it.
Yeah.
And then it turned out just 44 cents.
Yeah.
Or Torbran, not an elemental, doesn't make elementals.
Right.
But all your red sources deal 2 additional damage.
Yeah.
And that guy's barely 3/4.
Right.
He's just the same amount of money you're gonna go spend on one of those bigger coin machines at the mall, you can get yourself a Torbran.
Yep.
And flip him out for the commander if you really want.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? Why the fuck not?
Right.
Ooh,
Runaway Steam King.
Right?
That one's super sweet.
It is, especially in a mono red deck, because you're going to be getting that thing. It's gonna keep going up.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And like red's biggest issue when I was building this, I thought it was gonna be draw.
It's ramp.
It's ramp.
Yeah.
Just hardcore. Like there's a lot of instances that are like pay 2 to get 3.
Yeah.
That doesn't help me. Like,
right.
Yes, I am one turn closer with this card that
right.
could be like just countered anyways, or they could just counter the card that I wasted the extra mana on in the first place.
Right.
But no, there's a couple cool ones. Okay, so for creatures, now we're talking about some of the things outside of the base strategy there. Magus the Wheel, that was another one I thought was going to be expensive. 49 cents.
Yeah.
Literally a cup of coffee at McDonald's. If you're a senior, you have to be a senior citizen to get that discount. Normal cups of coffee at McDonald's are around like 75 cents. So
good to know.
I know. I looked up a lot of prices on things so I could start comparing stuff.
Oh, okay.
Once you get down to like sub 10 cents, there's nothing you can compare it to. Nothing in the U.S. economy is worth 9 cents anymore. Just the fact of existing makes you worth more than 9 cents. So
good to know.
Right? But okay, so the other side of this though is I have a lot of cards like Incandescent Soulstroke, 2 and a red for a 2/2 Elemental Shaman, gives other elementals +1/+1, and you can pay 1 and a red and tap it to put an elemental creature from your hand into play. It gains haste and then sack it at end of turn. Okay, so my original game plan was going to be to utilize sacking them before I sack them, right? Like an altars type situation. Right. All the altars are too expensive.
Oh no.
All of them are way too expensive. So I had to go a different route and say, what else can I do? Like, how can I either sack them beforehand or get around the sack? I got 2 ways of doing it. 1, the tried and true fling. Just fucking fling them. I found every fling card I could, collateral damage and fling. There's a couple other ones. I can't remember the other ones off the top of my head, but I think I grabbed like maybe 2 or 3 of them on here, and just hoping that I could get some use. But if you're truly lucky in this deck, your opening hand will have a Sundial of the Infinite in it. And then you just end that turn before the end step, and then you get to keep all your sweet creatures. Because you're going to be making you're going to have, Incandescent Soulstroke would be another one. Hellspark Elemental at the beginning of the end step, sacrifice it. That's another one. 2 costs for a 3/1. There's a few of them. I can't remember any of the other ones. I was building this on my off time, taking care of my kids, so I'm sorry for not remembering half of the cards. Oh, here we go.
No, you're good.
Spark Spitter. Have you ever even seen anyone play Spark Spitter? No, you haven't, because no one plays Spark Spitter. It's 2 and a red for an elemental spell shaper. 1/3. Pay red and tap it. Discard a card. Create a 3/1 red elemental named Spark Elemental. It has trample, haste, and at the beginning of the end step, sack Spark Elemental. I'm pretty sure Sundial only saves it for that turn. I think it will die the next end step. But cards that say like at the beginning of your next end step, those ones, it can save those. So, so that's basically that. And then okay, so the other thing is with red. Yeah. There's 2 things I can do to protect myself. I can burn the shit out of all your creatures, which I definitely found all the cards that could.
Yeah, I see that.
Yep, you've got your lightning strikes, you've got your abrades, you've got brimstone volley, and the other thing was because I can't attack enchantments, I just went full bore into getting rid of artifacts. Any removal that's not burn or like straight damage is just an artifact removal in this deck. And there's a few other things in here. Perforosu's Intervention, another cheap card. This is one that's fairly new too. Theros Beyond Death.
Oh yeah,
it's a rare. X and a red to choose one of two effects. The first effect is create X create an X1 red elemental creature token with trample and haste. Sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step. That's one that Sundial will protect. It won't go away after you can. If you can get around that one end step, you're good.
Right.
The other side is it deals twice X damage to target creature or planeswalker. So that's a decent enough one.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then any draw spell I could find.
Yeah.
Wild Guess, discard to draw 2 cards. Faithless Looting, discard to draw 2 cards. Discard 2 cards to draw 2 cards. Thrill of Possibility. Where is even that? Is that?
That's in the instant.
Yeah, that is.
Discard a card, draw 2.
Discard, draw 2. So basically, you're going to stack your hand, but you're going to have to give something up in this deck.
Which I think you're okay with, honestly.
Yeah, I would say so. And then you got your basic, your Soul Ring for a little extra mana ramp. Right. Not great, but not bad. Yeah. And then one that I've never seen before. Okay. I'm never going to play this card, but for this deck specifically, I thought it might be okay. And that's Grafted Skullcap.
Okay, that's in the artifact section. Okay.
Yeah. So it's a 4-cost artifact. At the beginning of your draw step, draw a card, and at the end of your turn, discard your hand. So you get to draw 2 cards, but you never get to go with those 2 cards.
Right.
You will go back down to 0 at the end of it. But Sundial the Infinite. Bam.
Oh yeah, there you go.
You get to keep your 2 cards. Staff and Nin's another one. It's a high-cost card, or a high CMC card.
Right.
Lets you draw an extra one, and you can ping something for 1 every turn. Tap it to ping 1. So, and then as far as the enchantments go, there's only 1 real enchantment on there that's going to piss people off, and it's at the very top. It's Blood Moon. Because you know what? There's a good chance you're not going to be playing against a monocolored deck. No. I'm hoping you aren't, because Blood Moon's going to save you if you're going up against an Omnath or one of the, a Brea deck or something. You might be able to get yourself out. Now all of your non-basic lands are mountains. Have fun with that.
Yeah.
And then I threw 5-alarm fire. That was kind of a cool one. Yeah. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage, put a blaze counter on it, and then remove 5 to deal 5 damage to target creature or player. So I kind of thought, it's elementals. You're going to be making elementals. You got Tempt with Vengeance and that to kind of go wide.
Right.
Every creature that connects. And it's not even to a player. It just has to deal. You just have to swing. I mean, if you're going to sack it at the end of the turn, why wouldn't you swing?
Right. Absolutely.
So you should be getting that 5-alarm fire up there pretty quick. And then Warstorm Surge.
Warstorm Surge is the big one for me.
It's good and it's cheap. 87 cents.
Yeah. That card has single-handedly won games.
Yeah. Right? For the cost of 1 Warstorm Surge, you can get yourself a Warstorm Surge. And, I don't know anything. It's 87 cents, okay?
Fair.
For the cost of 1 White Castle Slider, I think, you can get a Warstorm Surge. And go to town.
Yes.
Yes. And then, here's one. Rite of Raging Storm. 3 red. It's an enchantment. Creatures named Lightning Rager can attack you or a planeswalker you control. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, they put a red elemental creature named Lightning Rager on the battlefield. It has trample, haste, and at the beginning of the end step, sacrifice this creature. Yeah. So everyone gets to make a 5/1 that they are almost always going to swing with, because there's no point in not swinging. But they can't swing it at you. It's like Goad before Goad was a thing.
Right.
I think. I don't know how old Goad is.
I don't know either.
I can remember never seeing Goad, but... Alright, so otherwise though, 34 lands in this deck. I went 34 because honestly I didn't know the number of lands I'd need.
Honestly, 34 should be fine.
I would think 34 would work, yeah, right?
I mean, and plus you were running plenty of, Tormenting Voice and
Yeah, you've got
Faithless Looting.
You've got some draw spells in there, and you've got a couple cards that will get you some extra mana. Battle Hymn, 1 in a red to add 1 mana for or 1 red mana for each creature you control. So you could tip with Vengeance, hold 2 back, and potentially get yourself a decent amount of red mana.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm hoping to play this someday. I do own.
Absolutely.
I think I own all of these cards minus Raka. Raka might be the only card I don't own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's...
And then the cool thing is they give me deck stats.
Yeah.
Right?
See that.
So it's like it's a 23 creature, 1 planeswalker, 12 sorceries, 17 instants, 4 artifacts, 8 enchantments, 34 lands, a commander, some tokens that don't really count. Who cares about tokens? Just pull out a dice. The most expensive card in the deck, and I really wanted to get rid of it, but I couldn't because I love it too much, was Tempt with Vengeance. $11. That is like 2 whole packs of cards.
Yeah.
I mean, that's an expensive card. You might just be able to go find yourself whatever set that's out of. Originally, I can't remember what it was, but you could just maybe pull one.
It's from a commander set, actually.
Well, the one that's on there is. I'm pretty sure it came out of a. I'm pretty sure it came out of a actual set. I'm gonna find where it came out of.
I'm also looking just in case.
It might have only come out of.
I
no, it only came out of a commander set. Never mind.
You silly Billy.
Son of a biscuit.
That's okay.
Whatever. Alright, so yeah, either way, whole deck, $76 or something. $74.70 or 7 cents.
Nice.
100% red mana, just so you know. Average CMC of 2. And your average number of lands in your opening hand is going to be 2.47. I don't know if that's good, but the thing tells me that it's good. It's got a thing that tells me the synergy. Oh, I have a 97.41% chance of playing the test hand on curve. So.
Oh wow.
I don't know what that means, but it sounds good.
Yeah, that does.
You know what? You guys try to do better. Because I doubt you can.
And there's going to be people who are like, I got 110%.
110%.
Yeah, exactly.
I can literally fuck up multiple times, and I'm still on curve. I'm still doing just fine. My deck is just lands. I can only play lands all the time. But yeah.
Yeah.
It's solid.
Yeah.
Alright, but yeah, no, that's my deck. I'll put this up under the YouTube. So if you're watching on YouTube, or if you're not watching on YouTube, go watch this on YouTube, because I'd like to show you the pictures. I'm going to work really hard to make this nice, guys. So please, Carlos. Please. Kyle, Maria, all of you, please. I'm making up names now.
Okay.
I don't think there's anyone named Kyle or Maria that watches us.
I don't know.
But if there is, go on our YouTube in the 99. I'll link it on our Twitter. Check out the full deck list. Like I said, it is jank as hell, but I think it would make for a fun deck. And as long as your friends are willing to play deck powers that are like sub 1, you're probably okay.
Yeah.
If they're willing to just blindly grab a stack of cards out of a box and play with them, you've got a solid chance at possibly tying. So, yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. I'll put that on the YouTube channel.
Cool.
All right. So.
Yay, YouTube.
Also,
hi, YouTube. How you doing?
Hit on them. Hit on the YouTubers. We had like 30 views. I don't know why.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't know either. We told like 4 people. So, all right. On to the next thing. We're filling time, Ben.
Yeah.
I want to know what planeswalker you are.
Okay.
I found a which Planeswalker are you Magic the Gathering quiz online.
Yeah.
And I instantly thought, what Planeswalker could Ben possibly be? So I'm going through 11 questions for you.
Okay, cool.
And I want you to answer truthfully.
Okay.
And hopefully I want you to get just a terrible Planeswalker.
Oh, I'm probably going to get Tumult.
No, I don't think you can, because the first question is going to be asking you which guild you are.
Okay,
so,
fair.
Minus Simic. Which guild?
Yeah, I can't pick Simic, so I think I go Golgari or Dimir. I'm thinking Mulgar Golgar.
You're going to go Gar?
You're
You're going Gurgly?
I think I go Golgari because when I started the show, I was very Golgari heavy.
All right. Next question here.
Yeah.
It's time to battle. Choose an army of creatures at your command. Dude, there's a lot of them.
Oh, there's a lot.
Just tell me your favorite.
Okay.
Yeah, elves and elementals and
I
dragons.
like the elves and the zombies.
But which one do you love more?
I don't know. Probably the zombies.
You doing the zombs?
I'm gonna do the zombies.
What do you value more, knowledge or wisdom?
Probably wisdom.
Okay. I'm going wisdom for you.
Yeah.
What motivates you the most? Your passion, your faith, your ambition, your peace, your lust, or your family?
We only know
Tell
that
me
one
it's
route.
lust.
Honestly, I thought about doing it just as a joke to see what would happen, but
Could go.
I'm probably gonna go ambition. I don't know.
Ambition? You're an ambitious guy. All right.
I guess
all
so.
right. What continent?
I don't know myself.
Which continent do you want to live on, man? What's your favorite continent?
Honestly, North America.
North America.
Oh, I'm getting destroyed for this.
I want to live on Antarctica.
Right.
You just found out that your friend betrayed you. You just found out that I betrayed you, Ben.
Oh, okay.
How are you going to react to my betrayal? You going to vent that anger? You going to cut all communications with me mid-podcast? You going to forgive me? You going to silently craft your revenge against me? You're just going to beat me up?
Yeah, absolutely.
Stay calm? You going to stay calm and use some logic? You going to channel your rage into something positive? You going to go write a song? You're gonna pretend the person never existed. You're gonna write me off as a person.
No, not that one. I think the most like me is stay calm and use logic over emotion.
God, oh no, you picked Golgari first. I was gonna say, you're gonna be Jace now.
God, I hope not.
Alright, what's your Magic the Gathering play style? You a combo?
No.
You gonna mid-range me? You gonna aggro control? You like that tribal? You got a spider deck.
I do have a spider deck.
Tribal. You got aggro control.
I think the most like me is casual fun, but like I don't know.
You can do casual. It's a choice.
It is a choice. That's why I was like, it's the most
casual fun.
like me. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's hit it. Which word describes you best, Ben? I love these.
We only know the right answer.
Are you?
It's beautiful.
I was gonna say, are you creative, beautiful, powerful, caring, strong, brave, or intelligent?
I would like to think I'm one of those.
What about the person? I want to pick all of them. I want to be all of them. For me, not you.
Oh, okay.
You pick whichever one's your favorite.
Okay, I'll go by favorite, which is intelligent.
Intelligent? God, you were definitely Jace. What season do you like the best? So 4.
Fall.
Fall? Oh man, congratulations!
I do like spring, but I'm biased. So.
Do you love horror movies?
No, I don't.
Ooh, don't love horror movies. We're gonna be playing Phasmophobia later, and you don't love horror movies.
No, I can barely stand Michael Myers, and that's probably my favorite.
Oh, okay.
Horror.
That's a horror movie. You don't have to quotations that.
Okay, it's technically horror because he's got like the jump scares. And...
Which dragon do you want to summon? I don't know the names to any of these dragons.
I don't know either. I know
one's a Jutai.
I know. Okay, this one's red black.
That's Colligan or Colligan,
something like that.
It's the Colligan.
This guy's the Dimir guy, and I'm
Silumgar. So you got Jutai, Silumgar.
I kind of like. The
Dracano or something? Which one?
Yeah. I don't know.
Which one did you pick?
I picked Demir. I ended up with Jace.
I knew you were going to be Jace.
Yay! I'm the least favorite.
You're the least favorite planeswalker.
Mind book.
You are the Chad Kroger of planeswalkers.
Yay!
Just everyone knows who you are, but no one wants to associate with you.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's okay. He's still like the most powerful planeswalker.
Yeah.
Like people planeswalker, not massive dragon planeswalkers. Actually, I don't know if he's the most powerful planeswalker. I don't know shit about who's the most powerful in this.
Don't know either. The lore to me is all gone.
Yeah, it's gotten really confusing. I know Jace is... God, it was... No, he wasn't in the last set, right?
Yeah, he was Zendikar Rising.
Oh yeah, he was the make copies of himself.
Yeah.
Again, he's now got 2 cards that make copies of himself.
Yeah.
Why do they gotta do that to us?
I don't know.
Alright.
Yay.
Well...
That was fun.
That was. It was nice to know that you're Jace.
It's great to know that you're Jace.
It's okay. I took it before on my phone, and I got. Oh, who the fuck was it? It was a multicolored planeswalker, but it wasn't what I wanted to be.
Tamio.
No, like the Gruul one.
Domri?
Yeah, I think so. The one from Ravnica.
Yeah.
The one that was the bad guy.
Yeah.
I think it was Domri.
Why do I know?
I was upset about it. That's why I wanted you to take it. I wanted you to get Tybalt. Actually, I really wanted them to just sneak like an Easter egg in there and you get Flipple Flip. Just you are the most useless card, the most useless planeswalker.
Yes.
Average people can beat you up.
Right. Oh, that was so hilarious.
That would have made me happy. But it didn't happen. You got Jace. So congratulations.
Oh, no. Although that would be... I mean, considering last episode, people already want my head, so I mean... Yay!
That's alright. They just want to replace you, that was all.
Oh, okay.
We're in the middle of drawing up paper.
I'm here to stay whether you like it or not.
I like how you got in close to say that.
Yeah, I know, I did. Got in real close to the microphone and looked directly at the camera.
Directly at the one guy on Twitter who said that.
Yep.
Alright.
I'm a wonderful human being.
Oh my god. I'm
not.
gonna do
really
this.
Not.
Let's
yeah.
No, you're a great guy.
Oh, thanks.
Guy. I feel like I've spent like half this episode propping you up,
especially
during the quiz.
Yeah,
like no, Ben, you're caring and beautiful.
Oh,
you're
thanks.
all of those. It's their fault for not letting you pick them.
Right.
Alright. So we've got Commander's Advocate on board.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you your commander.
Okay.
We get
Oh.
Bruna, the Fading Light. And I will
That's interesting.
I will allow you to make your claim based off the idea that you have Gisela in the deck.
Right.
So just so we know that.
Right.
So we got a 5 and 2 white for a 5/7. When you cast Bruna the Fading Light, you may return target angel or human creature from your graveyard to the battlefield. It has flying and vigilance, and it can meld with Gisela the Broken Blade to turn into a melded horror creature that's a 9/10 and does some other shit.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go over that one because I don't want you to make a claim for that card, but I will let you make the claim as if the Gisela's in the deck.
Well, yeah.
And I'm going to say that this is the... I'm going to say it's the worst commander.
Oh, so I have to say why it's the best.
You have to say
ever.
why it's good.
Oh, no.
You're not going to.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if white has a tutor on EDH Rec. Because
A creature tutor?
Cheating. Yeah,
Not for Gisela, I don't believe.
No, I don't. Yeah, I don't see any.
You've got like an enchantment tutor, and that's really
Yeah,
good.
yeah, that's what I noticed. Okay, so... Well, you can't draw cards, which is rough. But she's in the deck, so we know Gisela is in the deck.
You know you have a 1 in roughly like 92 chance of drawing her from the start. That progressively gets better.
Right. Well, you could go like a human angel sort of tribal synergy there and return something for 7 mana. If you could find a way to like draw and discard in mono white.
You're not gonna.
No, you're not. But I'd like to think in a world where you can make something happen. You do that a lot, and then you discard like Avacyn, who makes everybody indestructible.
I mean, you could do that.
Yeah.
But then you're paying 7 to bring back Avacyn.
Yeah.
So it's 7?
I think she's
a 7.
Oh, she's 8.
Oh my god, you
gosh.
saved one mana.
Saved 1 mana.
You saved 1 whole mana to get her back.
Yeah.
It's solid. That was a solid reasoning on that one.
Right.
I don't think you quite won anyone over on that.
No,
Bruna's still
I'm
terrible.
not gonna, no.
Bruna's still terrible.
No, in terms of the podcast, that's typically on point for Commander's Advocate for me.
Woo! I usually get kind of screwed on that one.
I know. Alright, I'm gonna bring up yours now because there's no way. Oh, I was gonna laugh so hard if it was the other guy you just built.
Oh, that would make me happy.
But it is mono red.
No.
So he's slow bad Goblin Tinkerer. 1 in a red, Goblin Artificer. He's a 1/2, and you can sacrifice an artifact. Target artifact gains indestructible until end of turn.
Is he the
It
best
seems
or worst?
pretty good.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say he's the worst. I think I want to say he's the worst.
You want to say is the worst?
I don't know.
Okay, so you're in artifacts. So basically, let's just be fair here and say that you're not making a red deck. You're making an artifact.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you drop him for 2, and then your entire deck is either piddly little things that can come back, or you don't care if they're gone to begin with.
Right.
With the bombs speckled throughout. So you've got your, you've got your Dark Steel. Well, you wouldn't even need a Dark Steel Forge, honestly. You might be able to get away without it because you can just keep sacking. But, you've got your big bomb artifacts on hand, and then you've got, like, your sad robots would be a good one. Sack a sad robot, make something else indestructible, and then get that draw value off of him. Right. Or, something that makes, like, clues or treasure tokens, any of those. I mean, treasure token's nice, you get 1 mana, but if you can keep something alive, that's pretty cool, too.
Right.
So I think he's got a built-in save for any other card in the deck, and with the exception, obviously, exile and sack abilities against him are still going to work. But you're getting rid of arguably the main way of getting rid of something.
Right.
And he's cheap. Shit, 2 cost. You get him on turn 2.
Yeah.
You think turn 1 Soul Ring, then you turn 2 drop him. You've got 2 mana left over, and then you can drop an Arcane Signet, and then you just go from there, ramping up your mana to get to your Lux Cannon and your Unwinding Clock and your Clock of Omens and all that fun stuff. And you just start Lux Cannon.
Yeah,
my favorite. Just laser beaming the entire board constantly. If you can get it set up where you can laser beam once every turn, so 4 times in a rotation. Lux Cannon is so hard to beat. You're getting rid of the 4 worst things on board every rotation. It's ridiculous. But no, I like him. So,
that's fair.
I'm
indifferent.
I mean,
when I was like in the start of this.
Well, you got a point. There's better artifact. What's his not? What the fuck is that red planeswalker? The commander planeswalker.
Starts with a D.
It does. I was gonna say Derevi, but that's not it.
It's very close to that.
Oh god, red commander planeswalker.
Red T.
Deretti? Is it Deretti?
I think so.
It's Deretti!
Hey! I know something.
We did it.
First time ever.
You did it, and it's only $4.
Yay!
Can't go in my Jank deck. But yeah, no, obviously Duretti's still better, but
Right.
Slowbat's still good.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
he's a cheap little sack outlet for your artifacts. I mean, so
look at that. You can make a deck for him off of EDH Rec for only $140. I mean, it's no $70 deck like I built, but, whatever.
fair enough.
But yeah, all right, so that's Commander's Advocate. Good job.
Yeah, thanks.
I did good.
You did good, too.
All right, let's close out with the last segment here then today. Thumbs up.
I did.
You're not supposed to break the fourth wall, Ben.
Oh.
There's an invisible wall here. If you break it, we've broken it constantly.
Oh. I mean, we broke it when we were with just words, so.
Yeah. That's all right. That's all right. All right. So, for our last thing, we'll do out of the 99. We've been in the 99 all hour.
Yeah.
Let's take a moment and get out of this 99 for a second.
Okay.
Talk about what we're doing outside of this and what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
I guess let's start with what we've been doing. I've been preparing to go to Disney World. So anyone here who's from Florida, please don't go to Disney World. I want it to be completely barren. I want to be by myself. I don't even, honestly, if I could, I wouldn't want staff members there. Just give me a ghost town for like a day. That'd be awesome. I'll control the rides myself. You don't need to be there. But yeah, no. So that's what I've been setting up for like the last 3 days. Anything you've been doing that's pretty fun?
I've been streaming Majora's Mask.
I watched it for a little bit.
Yeah, you did.
Did good.
Thanks. I've played the first half of the game, so I know what I'm doing until after the Mountain Temple, and now I'm like, and then I'm gonna be like, oh, what do I do?
You go on YouTube and look at
honestly, that might be what I might do because, I don't know.
You stream you watching a playthrough on YouTube to figure out how to do your playthrough on Twitch.
Oh my goodness.
So, but tonight, we will be doing something, but it won't be tonight to you.
Yeah,
it'll be yesternight, the night of yesterday.
Yeah, that.
Or the day before that, because I don't know how long it takes to edit video. I
don't know either.
That's gonna be a big one. But either way, we'll be streaming, and it's something I want to try to. I want to try to get Caleb too. We'll see if we can get Caleb, but I'd like to slot out some time where all three of us could try to find a party game to stream, like the Among Us type games. Get more people involved. Because you guys are streaming. I'm starting to stream. I streamed Phasmophobia.
Yeah, I watched it last night.
Thank you. Yeah. I know. It was like I had like 4 whole people at one time.
Nice.
I know. I was basically like fucking Will Smith. Okay? People were in love with me. Paparazzis were outside my house. I made my wife go outside and just take pictures of the house. But no, so I want to do that. But I think, tonight we can totally hit up some Phasmophobia.
Yeah.
We'll send it out on the Twitters to let people know. And then I'm gonna teach you how to play. We're gonna go hunt some ghosts. And I'm hoping we can do that a few more times, and then maybe we'll find a different game sometime down the road.
Right.
But yeah. So other than that, man, I don't got anything.
Yeah.
It's a tiring day.
Yeah.
I mean, I tested negative for COVID today.
Oh, nice.
I know. I don't have COVID, right? A little golf clap.
Right.
No COVID here.
No. I get to get tested next week because I have jury duty.
Ew.
Yeah.
That's what you're.
I think I have to get. I don't know. I don't know how it works.
You get called into a room, and then the attorney for the defendant and the attorney for the prosecution will ask questions to certain jury people.
Okay.
And based on the answers, that's how they pick people. So if you don't want to actually do jury duty, just say something that makes you sound super biased in a court case.
Okay.
Like if they're like, is there any reason that you couldn't give an unbiased verdict for the defendant? You just be like,
I know nothing.
I don't like the way he looks. Something about him. Like he's wearing a baseball cap. Fucking gross. Have some
Pretty
respect.
sure that would get me in trouble, but
No, it wouldn't. I literally had somebody one down from me.
Mm-hmm.
So I was in jury duty like 4 or 5 years ago.
Okay.
And it was a case of like stalking or something. Like, they don't give you the full case unless you're actually in the jury.
Right.
So if you get to the actual, like, you're part of the 6-member, 12-member jury if it's a bigger jury, but most of the time it's just 6.
Sure.
If you're part of the 6, then they'll tell you the whole case. But otherwise, they just give you the tidbits. And something about him stalking somebody and doing, like, harassment charges and that.
Mm.
But he was like, Hispanic. And the lady, like, one down for me, she literally, when they ask, is there any reason that would cause you to unfairly judge the defendant in this case, she went, I don't like Mexicans. And then the lawyer was just like, all right, and walked away. And then the craziest part was I was booted off the jury list before that lady was. I was booted off the next round because it goes in rounds. They'll be like, all right, so all of you, step up. You're not needed anymore. Get out. And I was like, she didn't get picked the first round. I found out later. Because you can just go look up these court cases online. They're all public record. The defendant settled before it ever went to court.
Oh, sure.
So he took a plea deal or something. But either way, I was like, you let the racist lady still here. The fuck? Dude, get the racist lady out of here. And then we'll talk about me leaving. Like, I wanted to, okay? It's a solid, like, $50 a day.
Right.
But yeah, alright, that's our show.
Yeah.
Alright.
Good to know.
My name's Ben. You can find me on Twitter at MNFrost.
I'm Other Ben. You can find me at OtherBen007.
Caleb, he's the guy who's not here right now. But
what's his Twitter handle?
I'm looking it up.
Okay, good.
If you want to find him, he's at Caleb Overlander on Twitter. Or if you want to get a hold of all three of us, you can find us at _the_99 on Twitter. Let us know what you guys think. We have a grand old time over there.
Yeah.
You can also leave us a review.
Yeah.
If you're someone who's listened regularly and you say, hey, these guys aren't good, but they certainly waste time for me, leave us like a 3-star review. That's all. I'm not going to ask for a 5. I think that's greedy. Those other places are asking for 5. They're greedy. I'll take a 3. A 3
that's
and then
fair.
Maybe send us a couple bucks in the mail. That's all I'm asking. Just a couple bucks and 3 stars and maybe tell like a friend. That's it.
Yeah.
That's the only way we're going to grow. Multi-level marketing. Pyramid schemes. That's how we're gonna do it. The podcast is eventually gonna become a pod pyramid, and then from there maybe a pod religion, and then we'll just call ourselves Podontology.
It's almost like I saw this earlier today on Twitter.
Yeah. We're talking about it. So, all right, that's all I got. So count of 3, we'll say bye.
Sure.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
Bye.
Bye.